Poverty, insecurity, food scarcity, and climate change effects are among the top forces that make life difficult for millions of Nigerians. But with establishment of the World Bank-assisted project, the Transforming Irrigation Management in Nigeria treatment project has brought circa to thousands of farmers within the 5 intervention schemes. Treatment project comes with modern technologies and the best practices in agriculture that transform the agricultural sector for much better yield and provision of infrastructural development around the upstream and downstream for irrigation purposes. Our team had so far visited 4 out of the 5 intervention schemes of the treatment project, namely the Kano River Irrigation Scheme, Hadeja Valley Irrigation Scheme, Bakalur Irrigation Scheme, and Middle Rima Valley Irrigation Scheme. We have seen the infrastructural development from the upstream to the downstream. We heard fantastic impactful stories on behavioral change, institutional transformation, learning, and implementing the best practices of agriculture and sustainability. The success story is amazing across the 4 intervention schemes we had visited so far. For example, the farmers that do live in their farms to irrigate their farmlands was over now, as the water flows profusely down to the end of the canals. The farmers that could not see water for the past 20 years are now happy enjoying steady flow of water. And due to adoption of best practices, there is increase in high yield. The farmers earn more money, send their wards to school, their life entirely changed for the better. Treatment project considers the peculiar needs of each scheme, hence conducted a research to find out what the scheme really needs the most for agricultural transformation. At Tiga Dam site, the Kano Valley Irrigation Scheme, our team have captured a lot of works completed and ongoing ones, such as rehabilitation of valves, cranes, and other mechanical apparatus, construction of a new outlet, provision of power generator, replacement of water gates at the Ruan Kanye Speedway, raising embankment, construction of a road, drainage, and regulator. At the downstream sector, distributor canals and field channels were transformed from clay line to concrete line, taking the water to the tail end of places like Kore sector, which spent over 20 years without seeing water. This shows a complete upgrade from the upstream to the downstream sectors. The giant transformation at the Hadeja Valley Irrigation Scheme is the construction of 2.8 kilometer supply canals, which cost about 4 billion naira and have been handed over to the Water Users Association, which Mr. President Muhammad Buhari had graced the occasion due to its importance for agricultural transformation. Other works are rehabilitation of 3 gates, 9 weather stations to monitor the level and the velocity of water and weather functions, and also construction of an office for the RBDA staff. The unique project at the Bakalur Irrigation Scheme, Zamfara State, is the ongoing conversion of DS sprinklers to gravity and other mechanical and civil works. Also, the canals construction and rehabilitations are ongoing, but are all delayed due to the insecurity in the area. Moving to Sokoto State, erosion and flooding are few among the peculiar problems of the Middle Rima Valley Irrigation Scheme. We met contractors building a dike at the Minaka community and a beautiful erosion control on the embankment of Middle Rima Dam. These offices you are watching are not for local government chairmen. They are built and equipped with standard fitting and fixtures by the treatment project for the Water Users Association of the sector to ensure effective management of the irrigation facilities by the water users themselves. To enhance agricultural productivity and value chain, system rice intensification (SRI) was used to reduce the cost of production and increase the yield. In addition to this, farmer management service centers have been constructed and registered as companies that will provide services to the farmers at a lower cost and serve as mediators between the farmers and investors. These efforts manifested positively on the farmers' income, foods they eat, dress they wear, building, mode of transportation, education, and most importantly, the farmers take the ownership control of the irrigation facilities. Moreover, the farmers' field and business schools across the intervention schemes have uniformly touched the lives of the farmers there, increasing their farm produce yield to more than double and generally shifting from the subsistence to commercial agriculture. All courtesy of Trimming Project.